talking about hanging out with people, do you prefer like group hangs or more like one-on-one or small?
Well, it depends on who you one-on-one.
That is true.
I'm asking you both. You
I
can
like,
answer.
for me, personally, whether or not I'm pursuing this person romantically, I enjoy one-on-one coffees. There's not a lot of things in the world, like, I feel like, I know this is going to sound weird, but, like, there's not a lot of things on the world that make me feel as good and at peace and just as whatever, as, like, just sitting one-on-one talking to someone over coffee. Like, just being able to, like, someone to be vulnerable and share, like, this is what I'm going through, this is what I've been through, this is what I'm doing right now, like, these are the awesome things in my life, these are the not so awesome things in my life. I just, I feel like that's the thing I was put on this planet to do, just, like, listen and help people, and even though I am young and stuff, but just being able to, like, encourage people and help guide people, like, with some of the stuff I've been given, in my life, to be able to add just a little bit of insight into theirs, and, like, over awesome coffee. So, like,
Yes.
For me, I love group hangs, but there is for me, I find a lot of joy in sitting one-on-one with people over coffee.
I think it's interesting because for me, I totally love the one-on-one, but I find more joy in being with a bunch of people, hanging out, and I don't know. I think it really depends on the person. Like, usually if we have a bunch of guys over, like, it really just depends on, like, what I'd enjoy more. Because I feel like there's people that can be it's really hard to sit with them one-on-one, and talk with them, because it's like you almost feel drained having to talk.
Oh yeah, it definitely has to be the right person.
It has to be the right person.
I can't just sit one-on-one with anybody.
Yeah.
If someone like wants to take energy from me, I'm like, no. Wait.
Yeah, but groups, I love group settings because I'm more of the extrovert. I like bounce around from thing to thing, and but I also really, really do enjoy those one-on-one talks where people you just get into your heart and you don't have to put up any walls, or you can just be who you are, and finding somebody who is like, who cares about who you are, and like you can just be yourself around, is the best thing ever. So yeah.
I feel like the one-on-ones is a little bit harder, especially in Nashville and being in the creative place, like to get people to want to be vulnerable.
True.
Which is weird because everyone's artists, and so they're very vulnerable in their music or their art. But
so you can get really vulnerable in a co-write. It's just hard.
I think for some people it's like you have to build that credibility with them first. So for me, I'm the type of person that's like, I'll tell you everything about me. I'm a pretty open book.
Yeah.
Like on the first part, but depending on someone's story and who they are, like, it can take a little while to let them, open up to you. Which, to some degree is healthy. Like, you want to guard your heart above all things. And so,